Hello!
Hey everyone, Writer's Vlog.
B&G's Writer's Vlog. Let's go.
Today is September 28th, and we're going to chronicle September 23rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and of course today. Here we go. It's what we did on September 23rd.
You want to take it, bro?
Sure. So,
how can we Brandon put this?
I want to put, gosh, I would say
a selection of characters.
Yeah, a selection of characters. It was like a lot of
Also, it's the start. We're now detailing those bullet points that were undetailed. We're going right back to the beginning of detailing the big battle.
Yes, this big battle, and there was a lot of literal character elements we had to decide, and it wasn't easy. It was very tricky. We had to decide was very much tailored to the characters' personalities. So, and there were a lot of them. A lot, and we care very much about all of our characters involved, and there are a lot of characters involved. So that was like a lot of the work, and we were like, it was like the first part we worked towards. We had, and there were like 6 scenes, and these scenes were not short. It wasn't like they're like 10-second scenes. No, these were going to be like probably longer scenes than I envisioned.
It was like they were like Brandon's saying, like several scenes going on simultaneously, and we had to craft them to each character correctly.
Yeah, and like I said, to reinforce, these are not like quick cuts. Like we see them for like 30 seconds, and then we go to the next set of characters. No, these scenes might stretch for a minute long, and knowing that these scenes stretch for a minute long added to the craft and the weight and the hardship of doing that. But we rose to the challenge, and we did a lot. We did like almost every single one of them, right? You said that, right? I don't know. We definitely...
Okay. We detailed 5 characters and their sequences in the battle, and then we half detailed another 2.
Yes.
So
we did a lot.
It's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not inside understanding or shorthand, but if you really understood what Brandon and I were doing with this battle, you'd go, really? You did that many? If you knew how little we started with and how much we got done in 3.5 hours, you'd be like, holy shit. Brandon and I are like, holy shit. But what's the best way to convey this? Imagine having to write an action scene with 9 characters, and it would take you, on your best day, 20 minutes per character.
Yeah.
Right? So that's already 2 hours and 20 minutes.
No, it's not.
No, it's 3 hours.
No, it's 3 hours.
That would take 3 hours on the best day. And that's essentially what we did. Now, on an average day, it would take twice that long. But for some reason, we just clicked, and got it all done. Yeah. So it's like, but that's a good example for writers. I'm trying to go for an example of people who don't write, but what we accomplished on that day, because I'm impressed when I read what we did.
Well, I'll be honest here. I think we just got to care with our voices, because sometimes it's hard to translate. The best way I can translate is that any project you may do that really gives you a brainstorm, maybe even playing a video game, where you thought you could only go for 2 hours doing this thing, or maybe only 3 hours, and you think, okay, if I go this far, I know myself. It will take me 5 hours to finish this. Yeah, somehow, Garrett and I finished those 5 in less than 5.
That's a good way to put it. You think your limit is 5 hours,
and you're almost certain, because you know yourself. That's that idea. Yeah. You know your limits, as it were.
Wait, you know your limit is 3 hours, and what you have planned requires 5 hours, and somehow that 5 was reduced into 3.
Yeah, so it was quite marvelous what Garrett and I managed to accomplish on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
I'd say that's it.
Yes.
That's the 23rd.
I agree. Next up, 24th. Let's see here. What do we say? Okay.
Okay. That's what we did that day.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, also that. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I thought we were going to...
Oh, that last part's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the 24th, the same thing happened. We did a lot again.
Uh-huh.
And again, this is probably because our bullet points were detailed enough that we were able to fill in the blanks pretty well. So it kind of stewed with us, but that's no excuse. We're just damn good.
And we really knew what we wanted. Well, I'm going to reinforce this in case it wasn't carried. I didn't speak as much in the last video, but one of the reasons why these were easier than a bit is because since they're really battle related, Garrett and I have this principle which makes total sense.
Right.
We're not going to detail a fucking action scene to verbatim in our segments, because then we might as well just write it in the script. There's just no point for me and Garrett. It's just
double work then.
Yeah. Then we just wasted time.
Yeah.
So these were like very well detailed, mapped out bullet points, but not like a whole map, as it were. So that in of itself lent it to be easier, but still was a really...
It's still a battle.
It was still a battle. It was
still a goddamn action scene.
You still got to have a sense of where it's going to go. Otherwise, you'll just be writing in the dark.
Yeah. So...
We did.
We completed the rest of the characters that needed completing for that sequence.
Yes.
And I saw that we paused on the last character.
Yeah.
Who needed some more development in another part of the battle. All these battles are happening. When I say character, it's another action scene. That's happening simultaneously with the other characters' action scenes. Yes. So by the time this episode actually airs, and you folks are big fans of our show and it all comes to light, you'll know exactly what episode we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. You will.
So while this is all happening simultaneously, we've got those taken care of, those characters and those battle scenes done. Then it progressed to...
because there's a lot to remember. Oh, that's right, that part, yep.
Yeah, okay, then we figured out exactly how we wanted that to play out.
Yeah.
It actually came to fruition when we didn't have really an idea of where this was going to go with this, how to really give this character this launch back, this reinvigoration.
Yeah.
And really make it stand out. We ended up thinking it was going to happen in this one battle. We ended up kind of moving it to another part later on.
Yes.
And then we figured out how it was going to conclude with that. Mm-hmm. But also something cool that happened on that day, after all was said and done with that writing. You want to take it?
No, it wasn't before Garrett. I think it happened before we wrote.
That's right!
No, yeah.
That's right, before we wrote all that great stuff. Brandon and I had an argument.
Yeah, we had an argument, and
it had nothing to do with the writing.
Oh, no, it had nothing to do with writing. It was actually a very minor personal thing of mine. And we talked it out, and what was particularly... It ended well, which is always good to hear. What was particularly amazing, Garrett and I got to work really quickly after we resolved the
That was the most amazing part.
Yeah, I mean, we got to work in 3 minutes.
I think... That's what I was going to say. I was going to say 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. And that also... that was also...
It was...
No, it was just a personal thing. But it was particularly amazing how Garrett and I managed to bounce back. That our lives are getting better. That when things come up, we can bounce back from it so quickly because we don't take it personally. We don't.
Brandon had something for once. Isn't that something?
Oh yeah. See, I don't keep count like you do. I don't keep count of that shit.
It's easy to keep count when you're responsible for 95% of all the issues.
Yeah, but that would mean I could keep count if I wanted.
Well, I'm not keeping count. I just know that it is a rarity when it's you.
Yeah,
that's all I know. I don't know the number.
No, I know. I don't see it that way personally.
I do.
I don't see it personally.
This guy right here, my brother. This guy.
All right, let's see. Was that pretty much?
I think that's a great thing to say. We got over in 3 minutes, and normally it takes 10 or 15 minutes or 30 minutes to recover, and that's normally good for us. We bounced right back to work
in 3 minutes,
and wrote all the aforementioned.
Yes, we did.
So let's move on to the 25th.
Let's see. Yeah, that was on the 24th. Oh, okay.
Oh, God. This thing has
Oh, my God. Oh, what the hell?
I remember this day was exhausting.
Holy shit. Wait. We did all that? What? Really? Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Okay. Just to say it in short.
This was the second to last day for actually our segment.
Yeah, so this was a September. That was the 25th, right?
That's the 25th.
Yeah, this one, we did an assortment, a collection, an ensemble, like a small platoon's worth of content, scenes. Of different scenes happening at the same time. And it wasn't just action scenes. There was dialogue parts. There was some thrilling parts. And there was more action. And there was more details. And always different scene. I don't know what the fuck Garrett and I were on that day. I think Garrett and I were just so energized to really wrap this up because on the 25th, Garrett and I can really tell that we were close. We were getting close to detailing this big, motherfucking, beautiful action scene. And this day, the 25th, really got a huge chunk of it. Wow. Holy smokes. That's all I can say without spoiling shit, but we just did every fucking thing. And it was crazy.
So I look back on this video that I know what we did.
Hold
on. I know what to do. Hold this.
Yeah, where to start?
Yeah, hold this.
Okay, I'm holding the mic.
It's boom. And the fall.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's what you did, guys. That's what you did, Garrett and Brandon.
That's what we did.
That's what you did on that day.
Yep, remember that.
That and then it really all wrapped up everything until the last.
Yep.
That's what the 25th was.
Yep. Now that was some hilarious shorthand that y'all never gonna get until you see our show. That was great, but we'll know. We know.
That was the 25th.
We did did everything else, I can't, I'm tripping with my words. Every single thing that followed after all those sectional battles that take place at the same time. Then we did so much of that stuff.
Oh yeah, and computer.
Yeah. And we followed that too.
We did that on that day too. You two.
Yeah, we followed that too. By the way.
All right. That's the 25th.
Yeah. Crazy amount of different shit.
26. This is one of the most memorable days of my life.
All right. Let me see it. Oh, that's right. We did that?
That's all I really needed filling out. So on the 26th, we were aware that part 6, that's really going to be immaterial when you hear it.
No, that's the shorthand for us. We called it part 6. We broke it up in this shorthand.
Yeah, that we knew that part 6 had a lot of heavily detailed segments.
Yeah, actually, and
for the record, folks, don't pay attention to part 6. Brandon, I'm just saying that for us short term, you don't have to understand what part 6 means.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
What can I say though?
No, we're just saying we already had so much detail. Oh yeah, Garrett's just holding the mic now. We already detailed so much. I mean, I know we said this last video. We detailed a lot, and we were just filling in those last little components. But one big thing changed in it. Actually, we decided on that day
for part 6.
Was it for part 6? Did it say that? Did it say that?
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that right there.
No, you're right. You're right. We changed that.
Yeah, it says it right there on September 26th. We changed that.
Yeah.
It was this big thing we had. It was because we thought for in terms of realism, we really thought it was just going to go in this certain direction.
We thought it was going to be this kind of realism, but it ended up being a different kind of realism for the mean characters.
Yeah.
There. We know what
for the mean characters.
We know what that means too.
Of course, not to imagine when we say for the mean characters.
We changed what they were going to do than what we initially had in mind.
And we were so certain because it felt just so realistic to go with the original way.
Mm-hmm.
But we were just talking it over. And it was one of those moments where it's just like, wow, I can't believe that. I'm going to say right now this one.
Mosquito bite.
Oh,
on my leg.
This is one of those moments I want to bring up right now. I know we've said a lot of times before, and I want to say it again. This is one of those moments where we're like, if we do our original version, it's going to be quite complicated, but we were up for the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But then Garrett voiced a new version, and I was like...
A simpler version.
A simpler. And Garrett and I we're correctly cautious. We don't want to always go for what's simpler, what's easy, because sometimes you really got to push yourself to get that really lovely work, and you feel great at the end of it. No suffering, but plenty of good struggles. This one, it was like, okay, wow, I can't believe that actually the simpler one is better.
Yeah.
And we went with it.
Yeah, it was just a feeling more than anything, and when it comes to creating, you got to trust your feelings.
Absolutely.
Because my head was totally against it.
I know mine was. I know my head was scared because my head's always that way. That I don't want to be lazy because the last thing I want to do is mistreat our show, our work, our love for it. So yeah. I'm always very cautious. Garrett, he's the more, as you just heard, he's the more skeptical one when it comes to that. Me, I'm the little more cautious one. But we went with it, and we finished writing it in our segments. We're like, oh wow, that just worked out.
That worked out. Yeah, that was actually ended up being
beautiful.
The more realistic version anyway.
Yeah. So that's where
trust the feelings, and then the head catches up.
Yes. And that was pretty much like the big cool thing we did on the 26th. Aside from, of course, filling in the minor details of the already very detailed parts of this.
And with the 26th. That concluded the segment. Segment's done.
We did it. We finished our segments on the 26th. And on the 27th, I just want to say, this is just basking this. We did it. It was a huge deal.
Remember, this episode, folks, has been 4+ years in the making.
And it's kind of and for context of what the context of the episode entails, what we had in mind for it is a huge deal. We did it. Oh, excuse me. We did it. Oh, my.
But... also on that day.
Or was it the next day?
Oh, no. It was the 26th because that was a Friday.
Okay, I wouldn't know what that means. I'm forgetting what Garrett's saying.
Garrett, this is for you. The 26th, Friday. That's when the magic happened. The Hollywood scene happened. When you drove up into the parking lot. It couldn't have been more perfect.
I think you should know it from that, what you just said.
I'm pretty
sure you'll remember.
That's what happened on the 26th, Garrett. The 26th of September on Friday. That's what happened. Couldn't have been more perfect. This is away from writing, folks. This is just something that really miraculously happened to my life. That was very movie-like, and I'm so happy that it happened. And it's just kind of made my life so much better.
That was on the 26th.
27th. Break day!
Yeah, let me see if we want to say anything we did in there.
Yeah, we had roasted chicken.
Yeah, that was... Oh, and actually I would say though it was for a fun reason though. Our mom just didn't feel like really cooking. She actually cooks most of the time, which I call. She didn't feel like cooking, so she was like, "Hey boys, you want to get anything to eat?" And we just looked through our menus. We have literally a binder full of food,
menus, take-out menus,
because we love food.
We have like a Chinese food section, Japanese food section,
Italian food, Mexican, and and so on. Then we thought roasted chicken. Haven't had roasted chicken in a while. Love that shit.
Good shit. We still have some left over.
Yeah.
From the 26th.
Anyone don't know the power of roasted chicken, you don't know nothing. Roasted chicken is the best.
Yeah, it's like fried chicken without the grease.
Yeah. Oh, it's like
without the intense grease. It's just like
all the flavor is just in the skin and the meat. It's all there. It's amazing roasted chicken.
And technically, what happened on the 27th at 2 in the morning for me at 2 in the morning was also awesome.
Will you be able to remember from what that?
Yeah.
That's why I make sure. I want to make sure.
You remember that, Garrett. You remember that.
I just want to make sure because Garrett, he likes looking back on the whole archives of our journey. So Garrett likes to remind. Garrett he loves it.
It meant a lot to me.
Well, no, I know the thing it meant a lot to you. It made sense. I'm talking about the fact that you like seeing these archive things. That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
And now today, the 28th. More eating, kicking back. A few days ago, prior to September 28th, we started reading the magnificent dark masterpiece by Clamp called X.
Yeah.
The mangaka group. Yeah, the manga called X.
And we read a whole lot more today. We've only got 2 volumes left to go. Unfortunately, it's not completed.
Yeah, as of right now.
But
it's magnificent.
Yeah,
it's an absolute dark masterpiece.
It is. And Clamp still has solidified themselves as the greatest mangaka of all time. Continue to solidify themselves as the greatest. That's today, the 28th. And I guess also today...
We kicked back. We ate.
I worked on the yard with my mom. We're planning to lay out tiles to get rid of grass.
That's gonna be nice. It's just so we have a nice straightforward path.
Yeah, we're laying a brick path from our house to our garage and just digging up the grass because we don't really give a shit about a lawn, about grass.
Well, grassy lawn. Who cares about that? A plain old dirt lawn looks really nice.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we had for the day. Very chilled. And tomorrow on September 29.
What's happening tomorrow?
Oh, we're gonna get to work.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get to work on the script on the 29th.
It's finally time to write this episode. 4 years in the making. Remember, we've been crafting the show for 6 years. And this episode, we had in mind for 4 of those 6.
Yeah, for a long...
2/3.
Long time. And I'm just going to say it again in this video. What the content, the subjects, what's talked about in this episode, this very specific episode, is like a big deal. Big deal for me and Garrett.
It's finally time to write it. It's finally time to finish it. And I think it'll take us a month and a half, so it'll take us into November.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, what?
Mid-November.
Yes, mid-November. So
Pretty much mid-November. I think it'll take a month and a half, which is the length it takes for a big script.
I personally, I'm going to just say it right here, since we don't do these daily, I would love for it to finish it by mid-November because that would be.
We get a whole month and a half for the next one.
Yeah. It would make me feel really good because this is a very. Every one of our episodes are very important, and I do mean this every single time. And I like acting like that the next one seems more important than the last, but because you should feel that way sometimes. But it's really important to finish one. And also for me, I kind of really want to get to. I really want this one finished. It's very important. It means a lot to us.
It's very cathartic.
And I say that because I'm talking this way. Because now this one, I'm more of a cynic. I don't think we're going to finish in mid-November. I think we're going to finish in early December because of this big, crazy, as fuck, beautiful action scene. If you knew what we had in mind, you would think, you can finish that quickly? But no, we're going to try. We're going to shoot for mid-November. I mean it. We're going to try our best without, killing ourselves.
I'm thinking that at the earliest. But, see, at the longest, it's going to take 2 months.
Which makes it early December.
Yeah, now it makes it the longest script that ever took us to write. The one before that took a month and a half.
No, I know.
A month and...
almost 2 months. It took almost 2.
It wasn't 2, though. It wasn't 2.
No, it wasn't 2.
It wasn't 2. We have it chronicled here.
Yeah, we do have it chronicled here.
And I like that because I like to know the timeline.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So, expect mid-November.
Minimum.
Early December. At the latest.
Probably latest.
Early December, which still give us about a month left for the episode following it.
No, I know, which should be more than enough time for us to get things rolling for that episode.
I think, actually, honestly, then we'd be able to get all the planning done. I think we may be able to stop before the segments.
Yeah, I know.
Or even get some segments done.
No, I don't think for the next episode it's going to take us that long to plan it out.
Well, we have to really craft a new part.
But I'm just saying, we're not going to talk about these in a row, so it's just kind of fun. But I'm just saying, Garrett, I don't think that one, for me, I'm just sensing it, I'm just feeling it right now. I don't think it's going to be It's going to take us I don't think it's going to take us 2 weeks to plan that episode out.
Well, that's going to be fucking great then. That means we're going to do segments in December on the next episode.
Yeah, I know.
And then finish it really early in January. And that one's Ryan's probably going to only take about a month.
Yeah, I know. So that's kind of fun little trivia. You're going to get about a level we haven't planned for the future.
Yeah, that's going to be an far easier episode.
It's definitely far easier what we have in mind. But it's
the one after that, it's going to take us probably till March. And then you'll see.
Well, you'll see that part.
All right, so that's the 28th. A lot of great things, and tomorrow we write.
Yes, we write in the screenplay form.
The hardest part, and the part that really puts out there in the universe, and everybody gets freaked out by it because you can all feel it energetically. Y'all can feel it too.
You know, I'm just going to say right now, I wish sometimes I could feel the good stuff. But, since there's so much fucking assholes out there, that's what you mostly hear. You hear they're screaming. You don't hear the little voices of support. You don't, feel the thumbs up from people. You hear them scream about their thumbs down. That's what you hear. Oh, my gosh, so fucking annoying. Get a life. I think we're good.
I am good.
You're good?
I am good.
See you.
Next video, folks.
Next video.
Bye.